Hey everybody, it's Harry from Slap with Eddie Barbecue, the YouTube channel that teaches you how to master barbecue so you can spread barbecue love. If you love picanha or Brazilian style culotte steak, you're in for a treat. In this episode, I'm going to do a throwdown with two picanhas. I'm going to cook one using my competition style techniques using a brisket injection together with a couple of my competition style rubs. And I'm going to do a throwdown of it against a regular picanha, cooked more or less with the backyard style, with my own version of like a salt, pepper, garlic rub, which I call the Santa Maria, California style rub. So if you love picanha, you're in for a treat. Join me for this episode. For the injection, I'm going to use my buddy Sterling Balls Big Papa Cattle Prod. This is a pretty good beef injection. It's got a right kind of competition style flavor, and my buddy Sterling has won many first place in brisket and many grand championships. I'm going to add in about, it's a quarter cup into the, based on the directions, but I tend to mix it according to my taste buds, and I want it to be twice the salinity of ocean water. So I rather calibrate it using my tongue, because if you live on the west coast or any near the ocean, you've all tasted ocean water. Ocean water is about 3.1%. I find for competition style injections, about 6% works. So we want twice as salty as ocean water. If ocean water is yucky, you need to get it to be yuckier. A picanha is actually called a culotte steak. It comes from the bottom sirloin of the cow, so towards the groin area and the rear of a cow. And just for kicks and giggles, I'll include this little video clip of me breaking down the entire bottom sirloin retail cut. But this one is already purchased, already trimmed. What I did was I did remove a little bit of the silver skin. This has beautiful marbling. This is a high choice picanha. When you cook a picanha, I took a few tips from my buddy Alex Strauss, from who is a Brazilian I met in Cologne. We were two pitmasters who did demos together, and he kind of gave me some pointers on cooking picanha. When you cook it churrascaria style, which is what I will try to do with the Brazilian style skewers, you want to cut it against the grain. So when you cook it, when you cut it for a picanha, for the churrascaria style Brazilian, you notice how the grains are running this way like that? So I'm going to make slice cut across this way, and I'm going to fold it into a kidney shape, which I'll show you in a minute, on a little metal skewer. Let's season it up before we skewer it. I'm going to use my Steak Cook-Off Association Championship rub, and I'm going to combine it with a little bit of my Umami flavor bomb. So we're going to combine two of my competition championship rubs. This will do really well for steaks. White colored rub, super potent, lots of umami ingredients, shiokoji, seaweed, bunch of black belt tips I have. And we're going to compare that against this one, which I'm going to use my Santa Maria style rub. I won first place in the Santa Maria KCBS Tri-Tip Championship in the Tri-Tip capital of America, which is Santa Maria. That's a city on the coast between San Francisco and Los Angeles. So that's where Santa Maria is made famous. We're going to use this as kind of more of a backyard recipe just on the picanha here. Nicely seasoned, you can see the different texture. This one is a SCA competition rub with umami bomb, and this one is seasoned with my Santa Maria style rub. Different types of texture and look, and we'll skewer it up now and see we can cook it. I want to cook it about 110-ish, give it a nice char, let it rest and slice, and give it a taste test. Alright, finally we can give it a taste test here. Let's try the one with the injection. So, very good. Try the one without. Also very good. Just a tad less juicy, and that's to be expected. Let me try now the crust, which is the flavor of the rub itself. Let me slice the side edge here. So, Mark, this is the one from the backyard, so it's the Santa Maria style rub. Taste of salt, pepper, garlic, really great flavor. Now try the competition. This contains my flavor bomb umami together with my SCA competition rub. Savoriness, a little bit of a sweetness. I have just a tiny amount of sugar in this rub, not on the Santa Maria one. So that really kind of helps to bring the flavors forward. The pepper note is there, the garlic note is there, onion powder is there, and the umaminess is better. Also, the color is a little bit redder because it's got some paprika and chili powder in it. So both are very good. The Santa Maria wrap is good. The SCA plus the umami flavor bomb on top is also good. So the way I would describe it is that kind of like this is like more layers of flavor. So if you want to describe this, kind of like analogy is that jeans and t-shirt, very, very basic, very, very good, and suits many purposes. But this one is kind of like wearing a tuxedo, where it's a little bit more jazzy. All the elements are there, but this one has more complexity. Also, because of the injection, I think that the injection also played a part. This actually overall tastes more like together as a whole. In terms of the appearance, I think they are kind of a tie. So both have very, very good appearance. So either rub that you use, if you choose to buy my rub, you're gonna get an absolutely amazing appearance. We have a plate here, and the one on the left is the one that's a backyard, Santa Maria, and the one on the right is competition, injection. All right, go ahead, Beans, let me see you. Oh, he went for the competition one first, of course, and then he goes for the backyard. And Mr. Beans is just a smart judging dog. His taste buds never fail him, and he went for the comp one right away. Probably sense the complexity of the injection and the overall rub combination that was used. Thanks for stopping by, checking out my video. Please do a like on my video because that helps the algorithm spread the video out, and hopefully more people get the chance to share barbecue love on my channel. Thanks to my Patreons for keeping the lights on, and until the next video, we will see ya. Always leave me questions. As you know, I answer all the questions that you guys post on my channel. So thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. This is how a top sirloin looks like. This is a Superior Angus top sirloin. It's about 12 pounds. And I'm going to demonstrate how you can cut out the picanha. The picanha actually is this piece here called the top sirloin. And it's a little bit of work to cut it out, but I thought I'd show it to you. Usually you would buy this from your butcher. If you go to a Brazilian butcher shop, they will usually carry it for you. But just for educational purposes, I will show you how we trim it out from a top sirloin. You start off with a natural seam. There is a natural seam here that you can run your knife into, and it will separate apart like so. You have a Brazilian churrascaria comes from. Really, really good eating on the culotte steak or the picanha. So the culotte steak, I trimmed it off according to the seam. It comes off as a piece like this. That's actually the fold over. When you fold it over here, it looks actually that's the picanha that you have in the churrascaria.